Boneyard Garage here. So if you look on my left, I got some engines sitting on there. I went up to the other little storage portable garage, which these were in a big box up there. And I figured I would take them out and try to find some room in the shop so when I have a little time between customers' mowers, I can start working on them. So this one, this big old cast iron Briggs Stratton with the reduction gear on it. I repainted that a while back. So I'm going to just see if I can get that started maybe a little later. It should go to drain the gas out of it. I just have to put a little gas in it. There's the 4 horsepower that some of you might have seen my video on. That thing runs nice. I got a 5 horsepower right here, Briggs Stratton. Haven't did anything with that yet. That thing got some really old gas in it. And I have a 3.5 horse Briggs Stratton, which I think I'm going to get that running and put it on an old cultivator that I have. I did a video on that. It has a Tecumseh engine on it, but the engine's pretty tired. So this will make a nice candidate for that. So that's what I think I'm going to do on that. 6.5 Honda. That got old gas in it too. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that one yet. Got another Honda. I think this is a 6.5 horse too. This one runs. This was on a power washer. But I do got 2 go-karts with Chinese engines on them, so maybe I'll put these Hondas on them. Because those engines were left outside and filled the cylinder up with water. So maybe I'll put the Hondas on them. I don't know yet. And there's my 7 horse Briggs. That one does run. Still got to clean the carburetor. Haven't had time. And on this side of the 7 horse is an 8 horse Briggs that I picked up recently. No carburetor on it. Well, I have the carburetor, but it's busted. Must have dropped something on it and broke the neck and the carburetor. But I have another carburetor and another intake. So I think I'm going to do this. I'm not even going to see if it's going to run. I'm going to tear it down and check everything out. Check the valves and the cylinder and the rings and the piston, and maybe throw a new set of rings in it just because it's going to be a part. And then I'm going to paint it up because I got my eye on another wheel horse. RJ. I don't know what RJ it is, but it's an RJ. Sitting in the guy's yard with no motor in it. So I seen it sitting there by the flower bed. I guess he was using it for a lawn ornament. So I went in and see what he wanted to do with it. And he said it was his grandparents and his brother was going to take it to Florida and work on it, but he never did. And it's just sitting there, and he might consider selling it. So I threw a number out. He was going to think about it. That was a week ago, and I haven't heard anything yet. So I'm going to tear this engine down and repaint it and, you know, check everything out, the valves, camshaft, piston, rings, then put it all back together and save it just in case I get that wheel horse. So that's what's been going on here. Now I got to find somewhere to put them, and believe me, I have no room. But if I don't have them down here, they're never going to get worked on. So I'm going to clean this shelf off. I can probably get most of them right on this shelf. And then maybe I'll clean off this shelf up here, and I can put the Hondas and the little 3 horse up there. So I'm going to get doing that, and then we'll come back and maybe we'll see the 4 horse will start, and also the old cast iron Briggs with the reduction gear. So stay tuned. We'll be back. I'm going to run this intro. Okay, let's see if this old girl's gonna start up. Hopefully you guys can see pretty good. Put a little bit of gas in it. Not gonna put too much. Just enough to get it started. I'm going to get that non-ethanol gas tomorrow, this weekend. Put in these so ethanol don't screw with it. I bolted it down to the lift. Hopefully that'll be enough to start it. Turn the gas on. Let it fill up the carburetor for a minute. I don't know, I'm going to say about 5 pulls. I hope. Alright, wrap the rope. Choke. Throttle's wide open. Pull number 1. Thing got some compression too. Pull number 2. Come on, baby. Don't let me down. Hasn't been started at least over a year. Pull number 3. Choke, right? Yep. Okay, pull number 4. Oh, she almost went. Take it off choke. Pull number 5. Oh, man. Gonna go into overtime. Pull number 6. Pull number 7. Oh, I think I flooded it. Oh yeah, that's what I did. Let's keep that choke off. See it dripping out. Maybe the float's sticking. Okay, it probably would have went off 5 pulls if I didn't flood it. That was my fault. I think it went to 8 pulls, but started, runs pretty good. It does have a little tap in one of the tappers. It always did. So, not too worried about it. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. But I wanted to start it before I put it on the shelf because here's my Briggs Stratton flathead section. I'm going to put that big one down there and the little 3-horse with it. Figure out where I'm going to put the Hondas. Oh, we were going to start that 4-horse. Stand by. Okay, let's see if the old girl will start. Haven't started it, until I did the video, which is probably a couple weeks ago, maybe a week ago. Let's see what's going to happen here. Choke. Hold on. Oh, look at that. She wants to go. I haven't started this thing. There we go, she starts right up. This is a good running engine right here. Oh, we're trying. This Honda over here did run. Nah, there's no gas in it. We'll do that another day. Okay, I'm going to get the rest of these up on the shelf and get my shop back in order. So I had to move stuff off of there. Gotta figure out where I'm going to put the stuff I had on here now. So we'll figure it out. Okay, so I have the shop all back in shape. So up on top of the shelf, there's the 2 Hondas, 6.5. And on this shelf, all my flathead Briggs and Strattons. And the antique hedge trimmer, and my wire rack. So now they are in the shop, so when I get 10 minutes, 15 minutes or whatever, hour, I can just take one off the shelf and start working on it instead of having to move a bunch of stuff out of my storage, portable garage. So they're right here in the shop. So stay tuned for this 8-horse Briggs Stratton right there. That's going to be a full tear down. And get that baby ready and hope I get that wheel horse tractor. Okay, it's like 8:30 at night. About 29 degrees out. I'm going to go in and have some dinner. And relax. Okay, guys. Just give you a little look at my shop. If you like what you see, please smash that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe if you haven't. Broke the 300 mark. Goal now is to hit the 400 mark. So slowly but surely. Okay guys, that's it. Boneyards out. Have a good night.